St. Joe's telling me about my dreams. Most of the trucks up in America. And, I've been stuck there like the day before. I've been traveling for 9 on 24 hours. I'd wake up at 6 o'clock that morning. And I arrived in St. Louis at 2 o'clock in the morning that following day. And anyway, I fell asleep at this truck stop. I was very tired. And I had maybe between 8 and 10 dreams. Maybe half an hour long each. 15 minutes to half an hour long each. And I would wake up like maybe like 30 seconds to a minute in between the dream. But I was incredibly tired and I would fall asleep again. I don't remember maybe 2 or 3 of them. The first one I remember was I was in a hotel corridor. And it was like an old hotel. It had rich, like ruby carpet, and looked quite luxurious to start with as I was walking down the corridor. And I stopped at a room, and the room was like very slightly ajar. And I opened the door to the room rather. And I walked into this room, and immediately there was this there was music playing. It was very similar. It was very similar to this. And basically, the entire thing was extremely Lynchian and like soft jazz. And it was clear that at one point this was an incredibly luxurious hotel room. It had very like ornate skirting and trim, and it was kind of gold, but the paint was flaking. And it was very dilapidated. And I walk around the corner into this room, and there's a double bed and a single bed like that. And there were 2 girls laying, there were 3 girls, like 2 girls lying on like the double bed, and like 1 girl lying on a single bed. And these are all girls that we know from the university. It was Lucia was lying on the left side of the double bed, like beside the wall, and Laura lying next to her, and then on the other bed, the single bed, there was what is her name? What is her name? What's her name? Glasses. Caitlin was lying on the single bed. And they were dressed in extremely like ornate dresses, like, and they were all just like smiling at me, like, and like all of these dreams, like the common theme between them was like there was something like challenge which I was supposed to deal with in each dream. Like I never knew at the start of the dream what the challenge was, and I stood there like, and they were just like smiling and like beaming at me, and like Caitlin got up and like kissed me, and like I slid my hand like between her legs. And they were all just smiling at me, and I didn't know what to do. And I turned around and left the room, and that was it. And I walked out of the room, and I woke up. I was incredibly confused, and I fell back into like another dream. And I was on a beach, and the sky at first seemed great, but it was incredibly sunny. And there were a lot of people I knew. You were there, and Brad was there, and like some of my family were there, and friends I knew from home, and everyone was cheering and clapping when I walked forward on the beach. And the more I walked, like everyone fell back all of a sudden, like, and it became very dark and very cloudy, and the sky and like the waves, like, they rolled in, like, and I guess it was like a kind of menace. And the more I went down, like, the darker it got. And there was this, you know, like the Donnie Darko rabbit head? That, like, it was that on a beach, so it was white. And it was like lit by this weird light, and it was like rotating, like slowly. And for some reason I knew that like what I had to do was to touch this thing. But for some reason I was filled with like this like sense of dread of like approaching it and touching it. But I did, I slowly approached it and I put my hand on it. And as soon as I did, like, I was just like launched up in the air, like the sensation of like rising incredibly quickly. I was just like launched up, like levitating. And then it just like plunged me into the sea. And I started moving incredibly fast, like under the water, like moving deeper and deeper, like but forwards, at like a diagonal angle. And imagine like the feeling, you know, like of like the water rippling past you, like your limbs are out. And it was incredibly hard to like maintain like my kind of structure, like to stop myself drowning. Like so, I brought my arms out and I could feel like the water like rushing past my limbs. And this happened for like a minute, and it was incredibly like it felt incredibly real. Like, it's probably the most realistic dream I've ever had. And like I was all of a sudden lifted out like into the air, and I don't know. Like, just like shot me through the air, like there were like mountains and like, literally just like flying, like shooting through the air. It was incredibly odd and incredible. There were like mountains and like, literally just like flying, like shooting through the air. It was incredibly odd and incredibly realistic, and like I didn't know what to do, you know, like. And the common thing in this dream was that like these dreams, like this pattern of dreams, was that I had no idea what I was supposed to do, but like yet in my mind there was a clear purpose that I was supposed to achieve something, you know, like prove something. And I woke up and very sad, you know.
And then that's when you were sold in minds.